Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Welcome back. If you are new, my name is Shane Elise. I'm a master life coach, and today I want to talk about the fear of rejection. I think that the feeling of rejection, so like the actual physical experience of it, is one of the hardest in being human. Other than shame, like if I had to pick a winner of negative emotion and hardness, shame takes the cake for sure. However, shame and rejection are definitely close cousins. Rejection boils down to disconnection and abandonment. So, like if I ask a client, why aren't you taking that action that you want to be taking? They might respond, because I'm afraid of what people will think. Why are you afraid of what people will think? Because I'm afraid they won't like me or what it is that I'm doing. Why are you afraid that people won't like you? And if you just keep peeling back the onion and ask why, what it boils down to is the fear of dying alone, actually. As humans, we are innately wired for human connection. And so when we feel threatened in losing connection, our brains go into panic mode. They're like, you are going to die if you say that. People will disown you if you do that. You will end up alone if you go in that direction. The direction that deep down you actually want to be going. Guys, this is why, another reason, it is so critical to know how to manage your brain and ultimately how to calm your nervous system. Because if you don't, you'll let it control you and you'll continue making decisions from fear over and over again. It's the reason that so many of us play it safe. It's the reason we don't go after the things we really want. It's the reason we don't put ourselves out in the world in a way that might be different from other people. It's the reason we people please. It's the reason we stay quiet and don't demand space. So that experience of playing small and trying to dodge rejection, criticism, judgment is available to us all of the time. There are a lot of people who never rock the boat, so to speak, in fear of losing connection and people in their life, people on social media, etc. But not you, not us, right? We are here to reach new levels and piss some people off with our greatness. We are here to live out loud, and that means confronting head on the full range of human emotion, even rejection. That is how we achieve our next level and our next level results. I'm not sure I've ever admitted this, at least not publicly, but for a big part of my life, I really believed that everybody liked me. I'm not kidding. I believed everybody likes me. And because I believed that into my early adulthood, I had created a lot of evidence to prove that true. In school, I was friends with everybody. No matter what group you were in, I liked you and you liked me. I got along with everybody I met. I even won the superlative nicest in middle school. Being likable was a big part of my self-concept. And so even if somebody clearly did not like me, my automatic thought was, oh, they're confused. They're just confused about me. They just don't have all of the information yet. They totally like me. They just don't know it yet. And listen, in some ways, this served me really well for a while because I didn't have a lot of drama around what other people thought about me or the fear that they would reject me for being me. People would ask me, how did you have the courage to start YouTube and put yourself on the internet like that? And I'd be like, what do you mean? Everybody likes me. And so that naivety was useful for a while. It drove me to try new things in school all of the time. I would join a lot of clubs and activities by myself. I'd put myself out there in my career as I got older in social settings, etc. Just a lot of action that a lot of other people would have mind drama about. But as I started reaching new levels in my own growth, personally and professionally, that belief just was not going to cut it anymore. I realized that it went against the truth of our existence here on earth. The truth was, and is, at each level of your growth and success, you will inspire some people and trigger others. Some people will accept you And some people will reject you. Some people will say yes to what you bring to the table, and other people will say hell no. Now, of course, you attract new people along your journey, but people will drop away. We are not meant to vibe with every single human being in every new chapter. We're just not. And I was witnessing that really for the first time. People that I've considered friends, family members, people unfollowing me, disliking my content, strangers not picking up what I was putting down. And in the beginning, it felt horrible because my old identity was shattered. I'm like, what's happening here? So many confused people. But nothing had gone wrong. It's just a part of the true human experience that we're meant to have as we evolve. And so what I want to offer you is this. If you want your next level results, you've got to be willing to feel all the feels. There's no way around it. Feeling rejection, you guys, is effing hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It is very uncomfortable, but it's also inevitable. Your brain will tell you that you're not safe. You are in danger. You are not safe to be who you really are out in the world. And that's going to create some panic. And so you've got to be willing to sit with that discomfort in order to move through it. So for example, when a friend questions your new career choice and is really not on board, when that publisher says no to your manuscript, when you realize that Becky from high school, who you thought really liked you, unfollows you on Instagram. You've got to feel through the feelings that those circumstances are bringing up for you. Because once you successfully process the emotion, you can then problem solve for the dirty thinking around the circumstance. Okay, stay with me. In other words, you've already faced the worst case scenario, which is the experience of feeling negative emotion. We think that the thing we're scared of is people talking shit about us or people saying no to us, but it's not. What we're really scared of is the feeling that we think that will create for us. So once you process the feeling of rejection, there's nothing left to fear. You're like, okay, damn, that really was uncomfortable, but I got through it. I didn't actually die, brain. And then you can get to work on changing your thoughts around rejection, your thoughts around some people not liking you, not accepting you, not picking up what you're putting down. And you can do that from a place of love, not judgment. Again, stay with me. This is really important. If we try to change our thoughts around rejection and other people rejecting us before processing the emotion, what happens is we do it from a fear-based place because we haven't processed the fear. I totally tried to do this in the beginning. I was like, just give me a good feeling thought about rejection. I was trying to change my thoughts around people dismissing me to feel good about it, to feel better. But I was doing that in an attempt to avoid feeling the discomfort of it. But we can't skip over that part, you guys, because when you do, one of two things happens. One, you just go back to safety. You're like, that was way too hard. I am not diving back into that pool again. Or two, you try to bulldoze your way through rejection, but your thoughts sound like, whatever. I know that not everyone is going to like me. It's totally fine. They want to judge me. I'll show them. Who do they think they are? I'm going to prove them wrong. They're not doing anything great with their life. And this is when your brain will want to fight judgment with more judgment. Okay? That's not clean growth. Growth is taking responsibility for your own triggers. In this case, feeling rejected. So one, you want to take responsibility for that feeling and process that discomfort on your own. And then two, take responsibility for your thinking and change it from a place of love. Loving thoughts about yourself and about other people. So thoughts like, not everybody will like me, And that's okay. I know I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. Each time the wrong person drops away or says no to me, it creates space for the next right person to say yes. I can still love people even if they don't totally get me. I love that one. The right people always find me, and I always find them. How somebody responds to me has nothing to do with me, but everything to do with them. They're just confused about me. I still use that one all of the time, P.S. These are just some examples. And then it's just about rinsing and repeating. Because again, at every new level, there's going to be a new wave of rejection. So 1, be aware of it. 2, feel through the discomfort and the panic that it brings up for you. Don't run back to safety or try to bulldoze your way through it. 3, change your thoughts around rejection and what it means. And then 4, you just keep on kicking ass and creating your next level results despite any rejection you're faced with. So good. All right, my friends, that is it for today. I have a very big announcement coming up in the next few weeks. I can't believe it's here. A brand new way to work with me directly. It is a space where I help you apply everything you learn here on my channel. I cannot wait to share it with you, so stay tuned for that. Once I make that announcement, the information will be down below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all next week.